ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਬਿਹਾਗੜਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾਂ। ਛੰਤ ਘਰ ਪਹਿਲਾ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਹਰ ਕਾ ਏਕ achambhau ਦੇਖਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਜੋ ਕਰੇ ਸੋ ਧਰਮ ਨਿਆਏ ਰਾਮ। ਹਰ ਰੰਗ ਅਖਾੜਾ ਪaaeon ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। aavan jaan sabaae ਰਾਮ। ਆਵਣ ਤਾਂ ਜਾਣਾ ਤਿਨਹਿ ਕੀਆ ਜਿਨ ਮੇਦਨ ਸਿਰਜੀਆ। ਇਕ ਨਾ ਮੇਲ ਸਤਗੁਰ ਮਹਿਲ ਬੁਲਾਏ। ਇੱਕ ਭਰਮ ਭੁੱਲੇ ਫਿਰਦਿਆਂ ਅੰਤ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਹੈ ਜਾਣ ਹੈ। ਤੂੰ ਸਭ ਮਹਿ ਰਹਿਆ ਸਮਾਏ। ਸੱਚ ਕਹਿ ਨਾਨਕ ਸੁਣਹੁ ਸੰਤ ਹੋ। ਹਰ ਵਰਤੈ ਧਰਮ ਨਿਆਏ। ਆਵਹੁ ਮਿਲਹੁ ਸਹੇਲੀ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਹਰ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਅਰਾਧੇ ਰਾਮ। ਕਰ ਸੇਵਹੁ ਪੂਰਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਜਮ ਕਾ ਮਾਰਗ ਸਾਧੇ ਰਾਮ। ਮਾਰਗ ਪਿਖੜਾ ਸਾਧ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਹਰ ਦਰਗਹ ਸੋਭਾ ਪਾਈਐ। ਜਿਨ ਕੋ ਵਿਧਾਤਾ ਧੁਰਹੁ ਲਿਖਿਆ। ਤਿਨਾ ਰੈਣ ਦਿਨ ਲਿਵ ਲਾਈਐ। ਹਉਮੈ ਮਮਤਾ ਮੋਹ ਛੁਟਾ। ਜਾ ਸੰਗ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸਾਧੇ। ਜਨ ਕਹਿ ਨਾਨਕ ਮੁਕਤ ਹੋਆ। ਹਰ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਅਰਾਧੇ। ਕਰ ਜੋੜਿਓ ਸੰਤ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋਏ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਅਬਨਾਸੀ ਪੁਰਖ ਪੂਜਿਆ ਰਾਮ। ਬਹੁ ਬਿਦ ਪੂਜਾ ਖੋਜਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਇਹੋ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਸਭ ਅਰਪਿਆ ਰਾਮ। ਮਨ ਤਨ ਧਨ ਸਭ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਕੇਰਾ। ਕਿਆ ਕੋ ਪੂਜ ਚੜਾਵੇ। ਜਿਸ ਹੋਏ ਕਿਰਪਾਲ ਦਿਆਲ ਸੁਆਮੀ। ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਅੰਕ ਸਮਾਵੇ। ਭਾਗ ਮਸਤਕ ਹੋਏ ਜਿਸ ਕਾ ਤਿਸ ਗੁਰ ਨਾਲ ਸਨੇਹਾ। ਜਨ ਕਹਿ ਨਾਨਕ ਮਿਲ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ। ਹਰ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਪੂਜੇਹਾ। ਦਹਿ ਦਿਸ ਖੋਜਤ ਹਮ ਫਿਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਹਰ ਪਾਇੜਾ ਘਰ ਆਏ ਰਾਮ। ਹਰ ਮੰਦਰ ਹਰ ਜੀਓ ਸਾਜਿਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਾਲ ਜੀਓ। ਹਰ ਤਿਸ ਮਹਿ ਰਹਿਆ ਸਮਾਏ ਰਾਮ। ਸਰਬੇ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਆਪ ਸੁਆਮੀ। ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਹੋਇਆ। ਮਿਟਿਆ ਅੰਧੇਰਾ ਦੁਖ ਨਾਠਾ। ਅਮਿਓ ਹਰ ਰਸ ਚੋਇਆ। ਜਹਾ ਦੇਖਾ ਤਹਾ ਸੁਆਮੀ। ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਸਭ ਠਾਏ। ਜਨ ਕਹਿ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲਾਇਆ। ਹਰ ਪਾਇੜਾ ਘਰ ਆਏ। जहाँ देखा तहाँ स्वामी पार ब्रह्म सब ठाए जन कह नानक सतगुर मिलाया हर पायड़ा घर आए हर पायड़ा घर आए। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहेगुरु जी की फतेह। संगत जी, today's Pavan Pitra Hukamnama Sahib from Chhant Sri Harmandir Sahib is on Ang 541. It's in Bihagra Raag by Guru Arjun Dev Ji Sache Paatshah. Dhan Sri Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, starting with the Mangalacharan, the supplication of ikOankaar satgur prasaad. That ek Parmeshwar Vaheguru Ji, where everything came from that one that everything is being sustained from, by that one that everything will be destroyed, that comes to an end. That cycle, that constant cycle that is in play, is all controlled by that one. That ek Parmeshwar sun mandali ek jogi baise. In that place of absolute silence, that Sache Paatshah Ji, when they refer to as Oang, referring to the creation that is been sustained, that creation that comes to an end, that creation that is born, that starts, that cycle Oang, that we are living in now, what we refer to as Maya. Ghar, Sangaji, is that one that is constant and still behind that creation. Or we could say within that creation, and that one, to reach that place of stillness, can be done through prasaad, the grace of the satgur, the Guru of truth. So let us listen today what Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji is saying to us, so that we can reflect and contemplate upon these words throughout our day, embracing these words to such a level that when we come away from listening to what Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji has said, it's shifted our whole mindset on the way we are looking at things. Har ka ek achambhau dekhiaa. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji saying har ka ek achambhau. They're saying of that one. Vaheguru Ji, I've seen this achambhau. Achambhau, Sangaji, means this wondrous miracle. And even though the way we translate, often the way we interpret this word miracle is something that happens outside of what we think is possible to happen. Something that we think that is in the law, that are the laws of nature, and something that happens outside of that, we often call that a miracle. But Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji is saying actually everything that is happening is a miracle. Everything that you experience, you see before your eyes, is a miracle. The way this whole play has been put together, this play of life, the way this world has been put together with these 5 elements, Panj tat ko tan rachyo jaan ho chatur sajaan, it's all of it is, it's a complete achambhau. It's a wondrous miracle. The way we are communicating, the way we are all interlinked, the way Sangaji we breathe in, the way we breathe in that oxygen that comes from the trees, and then when we breathe out that carbon dioxide, and then the trees take it in. The way this whole system, this game is working, it's just an absolute wondrous and miraculous play of that one. Har ka ek achambhau dekhiaa. Sangat ji, that even though this miracle is in play at all times, that most of us live in this completely unawareness, and with our eyes closed to this whole creation, this whole play, the way it's playing out, the way it's all happening, we often forget to see the miracles in every moment of life, in the smallest things, the way they are happening. We often forget to think that, contemplate that even we walk upon this earth and everything is so still for us, even though this earth is rotating. Sangat ji, the way that sun is energizing us, the way the whole creative system is working, the ability of these eyes to be able to see and look and see so many colors. Every little thing is a miracle. The way a seed is planted and how it grows when it's nurtured and it's been given the right environment within the soil, how that seed goes in when it's watered, it gets the right amount of sunlight as it starts to grow and sprout. Every moment of life is a miracle, and how then that grain, how then that whatever that plant is gives us fruit. That fruit that we take and we receive, the fruit could be an actual fruit. Whatever it is that we take that and we put it into this mouth, as it goes down and it's swallowed and it turns into this what we see before us. There's this intelligence, universal intelligence that is in play. Every moment of life is a miracle. Sangat ji, this is what Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pach is talking about. We can either live our life in that way, in seeing everything as an amazing miracle folding out before our eyes, or we can just live in this unawareness and moaning and complaining. Can't believe this isn't like that. I can't believe this is like that. Or we can start seeing life to be a miracle. Har ka ek achambhau dekhiaa. It's this ek. Look at the word ek. Kakke no onkar. Singular meaning this one big miracle of that one. Mere laal jeeo. This is just an expression, poetry, a way of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach Ji expressing their poetry. Mere, my laal beloved jeeo. Jeeo, a term of respect. Mere laal jeeo. Oh my beloved Vaheguru Ji. Jo kare so dharam niaae raam. Whatever you do, Vaheguru Ji, you do in complete righteousness. And everything you do is so just. Your system is not corrupt. Your system is based off truth. Sacha aap, sacha darbar. The core of that one is the absolute truth. Sangat ji, jo kare so dharam niaae. Whatever that one does is righteous. Meaning that one treats everybody equally. That one energy, Vaheguru Ji, does not discriminate, and that's what we call love. On one level, love is an emotion, but on another level, love is even beyond an emotion. Love is what that one is. Because not to discriminate and have a just system, that's what love is. When we start to see through the eyes of that one, then our eyes will become just as well. We won't discriminate against anyone due to their colour, caste, creed, size, None of this. Because that one is beyond all of that. That chakkar chahan arbar najat, arpat nahan jai, roop rang, ar rekh pek kau keh na sakt keh. Who is able to say what colour is that one? Who is able to say what shape is that one? Who is able to say what the form, the actual beauty of that one, what does it look like? That one looks beyond any of these discriminations. That one is completely just. Sab meh jot jot hai soe, tis de chanan sab meh chanan hoye. You know, the reflection of that one, the light of that one is equally spread amongst all. Sangat ji, that one doesn't think that I'm only going to allow it to rain. I'm only going to allow it to rain above a certain family's crops. No, that system is just. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether that crop belongs to a Brahmin. It doesn't matter whether that crop belongs to a Shudra. Whether it belongs to what people have called and how they have classified the world into these separate sections and categories. Even if somebody is called an untouchable, somebody is called a scholar of the scriptures. But Sangat Ji, that one does not discriminate. He gives breath to each and everyone equally. Even if a Pandit, even if somebody classes themselves as high caste, somebody classes them and the person standing next to them as low caste. The truth is they both breathe the same air in. The so-called higher caste might be discriminating against the other one, might be saying, why have you touched this and allowed this to become, you've impurified it, you've made it impure. But Sangaji not even realizing that we're both breathing in the same air. Because that one doesn't discriminate. The one that has made this whole system, the one that has made that oxygen to be released from the trees and carried by the air, and we breathe all of that equally, the system of that one is just. There's no discrimination in that one system. And this is how we want to become. We want to become just, beyond discrimination, beyond discriminating against somebody due to their colour, due to their caste, due to their size of their body, be even somebody that is classed as being obese, but we treat them, yes, we can support them in becoming healthier, but to treat them differently because of somebody's size, to look down at somebody getting stuck in arrogance and looking down at somebody due to their size, that's not the nature of Vaheguru Ji. Vaheguru Ji treats everybody the same. Har rang akhaarraa paaeon mere laal jeeo. Pach saying that har rang akhaarraa paaeon. Har rang Sangat Ji. This is so beautiful. Akhaarraa means an arena. Arena is that place where games take place. Arena is that place where sports take place, where people compete, or somebody comes in and plays a game. But this is talking about that har rang akhaarraa paaeon, that within this akhaarraa, within this arena where we have all come into playing this game of life, Sangat Ji, within that Satgur Ji Sache Paatshah saying har rang, that Vaheguru Ji, that Hari has coloured all of this. It is that one's colours. Just like Guru Nanak Dev Ji Paatshah Ji say in Sri Jap Bani, they say that rangi, bhanti, all in different colours. They've coloured all the different players of this game. The different players being these human beings, different players being the animals, the nature, the trees, the earth, everything, Sangat Ji. Look how that one har rang, it is the colors of that one. That's why, because look, if we look at rang gagge no onkad, meaning the color of that one. And the color of that one is what? Are all the different colors that we see. Ape ek har rang hai, ape bahurangi, ape har ek rang hai, maaf karna. Ape har ek rang hai. That one ape har ek rang hai. That one is one color. Ape bahurangi, but then that one is all the colors. Rangi just colored us in different colors accordingly to that just law, depending where somebody has grown up, depending on their genes, depending on how much sunlight they were exposed to, all depending on these different things. And then Paatji talks about rangi, in that way these different colors came about, but they were all the colors of that one. Rangi, panti means different. Kar, is sare no alag rang kar ditta. They made everybody, all these different people into different colors. And different animals into different colors. Rangi, panti, kar, jinsi, maya, jin, upai. Jinsi Sangaji means this jin, means all these creatures, all these different things that exist within this creation. Jinsi, maya, jin, upai. Jinane maya nu paya, though that one maaf karna, jinane nahi, jinne, jisne, us Vaheguru Ji ne, jinne is maya nu rachya, jinne is maya nu banaya, the one that has made all of this, has made it into different colors. Har rang akhaarraa paaeon has colored all of these different players in different colors. Mere laal, jeeo, aavan, jaan, sabaae, raam. And a part of this game, that one has made this game of coming and going. We come into this game, we come into this arena and then we leave this arena. Meaning we are born and then we die. Sangaji, but the game, being within this game, Sache Paach kende aavan, ta jana, dekhiaa, coming and going and leaving has been done and created by that one. Tinhe means that one, kiya has done. Jin medan sirjiya, medan Sangaji means this world, the one that has created this world. Ikna mel satgur Mehal bulaye. Paach is saying within this game there are those ikna. There's one lot. Ikna means one lot. There are those, Paach saying that male satgur, that meeting upon meeting the satguru, the true guru, what happens? Kende Mehal bulaye, they are called then to the mansion of that one. Meaning, Sangaji, look at this. Paatshah Ji here is saying there's those that come into this world and through the Satguru, what do they get to do? Whilst being amongst all these different colors, they go beyond. They go beyond that mind that lives in ego, that separates me and you, that lives in that. From there, that comes that pride. I am better than you. You are below me. Those that get caught up in the maya, those that get caught in the different colors and start to actually discriminate with the different colors that have been created within this world. And then what happens? But there's one lot that actually recognize the one color behind all of this, that is that one. Ek param bhulle firde aa. Paach is saying, but then there's those that are still just lost and wondering. Firde aa. And that don't recognize this, that get caught in the different colors and don't recognize the one behind the colors and see that all there is to be, and actually then get caught up on the I am this and you are that, and because I am this, I am better than that. for that reason you need to remain under me, and I will now control you. And now I will overpower you. Just like Pacha ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਸੰਖ ਅਮਰ ਕਰ ਜਾਹੇ ਜੋਰ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ there are countless of those people that asank amar. Amar Sangat Ji means to order. Asank amar kar jahe jor. Jor means with force. They put their order in place upon other people by force, meaning they forcefully get other people to do something because they have got caught in their ego that I am this and you are that. They are the ones that are caught in that color, and they actually see them all to be separate, not knowing that it's actually all of these colors are the color of that one. Ant tera tu hai jaan hai. But your limit, Vaheguru Ji, only you know. Tu sab mein rahe asmai. You are immersed in everything. You are absorbed in everything. Sach kah nanak suno sant ho. This saying that speaks truth here. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Paat is saying, maaf karna, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paat is saying, kehne sach kah, that let me say the truth here. Kehne sach kah sunho sant ho. Kehne listen, O saints. Sunho sant ho. Saints here can be referring to the Sangat. Har varte dharam niaae. That Vaheguru Ji is working. And is working in which way? Varte dharam niaae. In this complete just system. And how just are we? That's the question. That's the biggest takeaway, is how just are we? Are we just? How righteous are we? Meaning righteous here, meaning how just is our system? Do we discriminate? Do we discriminate because this is my child? This child, because this child was born out of my wife's womb, or if it's the woman, then it's that child's born out of my womb, and then this is mine, and I'll treat you differently because you're not, you didn't come from my womb, you wasn't born from me, and for that reason I will treat you differently. संगत जी बहुत औखियां हैं गल्लां, बहुत औखे खेड ने. It's a very difficult path. It's a very difficult game. Sangat Ji, sometimes, before you have your own child, it's easy to say that we treat all children alike. But when your own child comes and that possessiveness takes over, and you become blinded and all you see now is your own child, and you will even treat other children of the same age, just because now you don't identify them to be your own. You now treat them differently. How just is the system we are stuck in? We are in, should I say. And this isn't about getting at anyone. The more our system is unjust, and the more we discriminate just because somebody is not, we don't identify with them, and so we don't take them to be ours, the more we will suffer, because that just shows the further we are away from that one. Changiyaiyan, buriyaiyan, pacha dharam hadur, karmi apo apni ke neda ke dur. Some are close, some are far. And we become far depending on how many layers of ego, of I am we build. And when we start to identify this is mine, and that is not mine, that is yours. And we will treat them then differently in whichever way. The two children may have done the same thing, but we treat them completely differently. Treating, for example, if two children One belongs to the next door neighbor, one is your own. And both of them have done the same thing and they need disciplining. Disciplining in the way that, so that they don't, because we're saving them from suffering. And when it comes to disciplining them, yes, we might differ slightly in the way we discipline them because of they might be wired differently in the way they receive something. You might have to explain it in a different way to them because you understand their intellects are at different levels. Their upbringings are different, their understanding is different of life. So you might have to use different methods and ways of explaining something to them. But you're explaining the same thing, it's coming from the same place, you have the exact same emotions and feeling for both. That is when you recognize that ek. Ape har ek rang hai. Ape bahurangi. You can see that actually even though these are different colors, but they are, all the colors are the colors of that one. This is Hari's color, this is Hari's color, this is Hari's color. This is Vaheguru's color, this is Vaheguru's color, this is Vaheguru's color. Gender doesn't matter. Gender is just, you can call that different colors. Somebody's actually color is just a different color. The job somebody does is just it's just different colors. But then actually treating them the same, in which you want the same outcome for them both to understand, to better them both, to help them both actually progress. And then these physical eyes may see different colors, but now the inner eye can see that this is both equally the color of that one. Both these colors are equally the colors of that one. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Aab ho milo saheli ho mere laal jeeo. To get to that place, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paat Singh, Aab ho, come. Milo ho, come and meet. Saheli ho, oh, all of those satsangis. Satsangis, Sangaji means all of those that have got that yearning inside to meet that one. Let's all come together so that there's this similar vibration inside of all of us. Har har naam aradhe raam. So we can all meditate on the name of that one, but instead of getting caught up in the different colors and thinking that they're all something else. Kar sev ho pura satguru mere laal jeeo. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paat Singh kande kar sev ho. This is a direct instruction to us, because how do we know that? Because sevaho is a verb and underneath it's a ikOankaar, making it an instruction, speaking to us. Second person, saying you, kende karo, kar sevaho pura satguru, that complete true guru. Mere laal jeeo, the expression, oh my Vaheguru, my beloved Vaheguru Ji. Jam ka marg sadhe raam, as you come and serve that true guru, and then what will happen? Kende that jam ka marg, that path of jams, the messengers of death, sadhe raam will be cleared for us. We won't have to go, we won't have to be dragged by them. Marg bikhda sad gurmukh. Kende, if we then give ourselves to the Guru, Gurmukh here means if we give ourselves to the Guru, that difficult path when we leave this world, they will be cleared for us. Har darge soba paaya, and then in the court of God will actually receive honor. Jinko bidate turho likhya. Paach kende jinko bidata turho likhya. Upon those foreheads that is scribed from turho, from that one, from the core, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਿਨਾ ਰਹਿਣ ਦਿਨ ਲਿਵ ਲਾਈਏ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ those ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣ meaning night, din meaning day, night and day live ਲਾਈਏ, they remain connected to that one, meaning those, how is it that somebody had it scribed upon them so for it to be their destiny, meaning that they've built themselves up, they've been doing some form of seva, something, they've done some sort of actions that have built them up to bringing them now to that point where all of that accumulation, putting that, saving that penny by penny of doing those karams of connecting, going into satsang, one by one, all that comes together, and then what gets scribed for us is then to day and night to be connected to that one. Home mamta mo chutta. What escapes from us then? Chutta. What is it that we lose? That self-conceit, being completely self-involved, only seeing me, living in that ignorance. Mamata meaning that possessiveness, more that attachment. Chutta, all of this has been now taken away from me. Ja sang milya sade. When I actually met with the sangat, with the true sangat, the true holy sangat, meaning the sadhus, the saints. Jan kah nanak mukt hoa, har har naam arade. Jan kah, this servant, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pach Ji is saying, mukt hoa, that servant, mukt hoa har har naam arade, those that actually enshrined and meditated on the name of God became liberated. Kar jode ho, sant ikattar hoye, kar jode ho, sant ikattar hoye. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach is saying, oh saints, can they come together? Saints are those that are yearning to meet Vaheguru Ji. Can they come together? Kar, take your hands, kar means hands, jode ho, put them together. And they say, kar jode ho, sant ikattar hoye, mere laal jeeo. Abhinasi purkh puje ha. Then worship that one that is abhinashi, that is indestructible. Bahubid puja khojiya mere laal jeeo, eho mantan sab arpe ha raam. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach Ji sharing their own experience, bringing it upon themselves. I'm not saying it was their own experience, but they're now speaking from first person, bringing it upon themselves. Bahubid, many different ways, puja khojiya. I looked for many different ways of worshipping that one. Obviously Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach Ji is born as with that gyan, with that wisdom of Brahm, as per Pattan de Savaiye, because they were born into that house where Guru Amar Das Ji Pach Ji was, because as that was their Nana Ji, so they had that complete experience, you want to call it, or that knowing of that one from the beginning. So this here, they are speaking for us, but just bringing it close to themselves so that we can relate to the words even more. Bahubid puja khojiya mere laal jeeo, mantan sab arpe ha raam. I gave my mind, my body, sab arpe ha. But then came to realize mantan tan, that whether it be this mind, whether it be this body, whether it be the wealth that I've accumulated, sab prabh ke raam, sab prabh, it all belongs to Prabhu, it all belongs to you, Prabh. Kya ko pooj chadhaate, what am I supposed to put in before you as some form of offering? When you worshipping that one, you put an offering before that one. But what do I put down as an offering? Because then I realized, you know what, my mind is yours. This body belongs to you. This wealth belongs to you. What am I supposed to put before you so I can worship you? Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pach then to say, jis hoye kripal dayal. Upon who? Upon those that one showers their mercy and showers their grace. Kende Swami, that Swami, kende so prabh ank samave, only those can actually then unite and meet and become absorbed with that one. Bhag mastak hoye jiske tis gur naal sneha, only those that have got that great fortune can even fall in love with the Guru. Kende jan kehe nanak mil sad sangat har har naam poojeha. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Ji saying there's nothing that we can give, but everything is that one's. Kende so what should we do? Kende Guru Arjun Dev Ji Ji as a humble being is saying, Kende milasad sangat, the mill with the holy sangat, go into the company of the saints. Kende har har naam poojeha, and then worship the name of that one. De dis khojat hum fire mere laal jeeo. Kende I've gone around in 10 directions. I've gone around sitting in different places. I've gone to silent places. I've gone to jungles. I've gone to whether it be where the ocean is. I've gone and sat all of these places in caves. Kende har paaeon ghar raam. Kende wherever I go, yes, these might become an aid for me. But the truth is, in the end, it's not like I find Vaheguru Ji in one particular place, because Namastang Adese, that one is not bound to any one particular place or country. Kende har paaeon ghar raam. Only when I went into the house of myself, deep inside of my own heart, did I then actually have union with that one. Har mandir har jeeo sajya. That Hari, that Vaheguru Ji has established, has created this mandir, this temple of this body. Sajya mere laal jeeo har tis mehraya sabaae raam. You are completely absorbed in this mandir, in this body. But I need you to realize that, O Satguru Ji, sarbe samana aap swami, within everything is absorbed that one. Gurmukh pragat hoya, but only through the Gurmukh, through the Guru, when we surrender to the Guru, pragat, this becomes our truth, Sangat Ji. Mitya andhera, and then the ignorance, the darkness of ignorance then is erased from us. Dukh nata, all our pains were due to that ignorance of not knowing that one to be inside of me. Dukh nata, upon knowing that, all my suffering has gone. Amyo har ras choya, and then Sangat Ji, amyo, that amrit, that nectar, har ras of Vaheguru Ji's name is joya, is dripping inside of my head now. Jaha dekhiaa, wherever I look, taha Swami, is that one, is you Vaheguru Ji, par brahm sab thaaye, it is that one in every place. Jan kehe nanak, that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Ji saying to us as a humble servant, kende satgur milaya, that Vaheguru Ji united me with the Satguru, har paaeon ghar aaye, and then when I went deep inside of my own self, I had that union with Vaheguru Ji. So Satguru Ji Gareeb Nawaz Sache Paatshah Ji, Bakshish Karan Sat Sangat Jiyo, may Satguru Ji bless us. And let's all do this benti, put our hands together and say to Satguru Ji Paatshah Ji that whilst being in this play of life that one has created, amongst all these different forms of Maya, of this illusion of different colors, people's skin colors, people's size, people's gender, whatever it is, let me be able to see that all these colors are the colors of that one. Appe har ek rang hai, appe bahurangi. Once you show me that all of these colors are the colors of that one, there will be no discrimination left. There will be no arrogance left. There will be no ego left. Vaheguru Ji ka